Welcome to the LAMP tutorial on printers logs. Coming from our member section, you can get to our printers logs by two different directions at the moment. Primarily, if you come down the page, you can get to them individually as you go down to the bottom of the page to the country section by going to the member section of each country. Or, if you're working in printers logs, you can get to them at the top, and what we've compiled a different section called Log of Logs. It's basically a shortcut to all our major logs that we've created to help you in your different research and so forth. As you come down, you see we've placed category logs at the top of the page, distributor logs and printers logs right here. Now, what we've done, we try to take approximately 600 to 1,000 posters from the country that we're creating the printers log. And we'll go in and clip pieces from the posters showing the different printers. We're looking for differences to help with the dating process. You're looking for address changes, telephone changes, different ways logos are written, things of that nature to help with the dating of a particular poster. Now, different countries, there's different variations with different countries and so forth. As you look through and see that, for example, in France, supposedly, from what we understand, they passed a law that you could take bankruptcy and still be able to utilize the name of your business as long as you changed addresses. Well, it appears that the French took this to heart. So the French printers have lots of address changes, which helps in the dating process. It makes it a lot easier in the dating. Also, with the French, if in 1960 they created a visa de censure tax, which they placed a tax number on the posters. If you cross the two logs together, then it drastically increases the accuracy. You can find the French by going down to France here. You'll see the French censor stamp log and so forth. Now in Italy, another variation of theirs is we took primarily 2-fogli and 4-fogli posters, the larger posters, because they gave full addresses, where your locandina seemed to have abbreviated addresses. So when you're doing your search, remember, be sure to take that into consideration. Now we also have other articles, notes, and all over the material. UK was our first country to do our printer's log, and the first time we did it, we were just writing the information. So some of the ones you'll still see it written, where we've tried to come back and change and tag some more, and some aren't though. United States, being the largest market, of course, had to be different as well. You'll notice that there's two different types of markets. Your lithographers, which did your material, your theater material, and almost everyone called themselves lithographers. Your secondary market, which created your dual tone window cards, heralds, your lower grade posters and so forth, most of those call themselves printers. So an interesting situation there. The printers are at the bottom, the lithographers are at the top, and we, in the United States, instead of addresses, which some did, a lot of them also included plate numbers. So you'll see that we've compiled plate numbers and so forth there to help with some of the dating processes as well. Now, anytime you can combine a log above, we've got distributor logs. We've started also going through doing the same thing with distributors, where we take the different distributor logos and through the years show the changes for the dating process. And Japan, we try to cross-reference anytime we can to verify that date. So you'll notice the Japanese logs, we try to put the Aaron mark. Every time we could find, we look for posters with Aaron marks beside the logos to help confirm the date of that logo. Most countries we can't do that, unfortunately, but anytime you can cross-reference logs and verify in several directions, it drastically increases the accuracy. So we hope you'll find this a help as you're dating your posters, and we will continue to add more as we can. This is the end of the printer's tutorial.